Because what stress happens is it affects your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are also super important. They do a lot of stuff. Adrenaline is that feeling that you get, when you are in that situation where things are like bam and everything's like, yeah, you feel awesome. That's adrenaline. But if you're getting that all the time, it causes some issues. So adrenaline dominance is caused by increased stress. Increased adrenaline changes things like heart rate and blood pressure and your insulin levels and how it uses sugar, whether it uses it for energy or stores it as fat. It affects your digestion, your kidneys, and your immune system like we already talked about. Now in certain situations, like you're in the car and you're falling asleep, your body needs to wake you up, it's a good thing that we increase adrenaline and kick you up. But if you're trying to go to bed at night and you can't because your adrenaline is too high, that's not a good thing. And the problem is if your adrenaline's high all the time, eventually your body says, I don't know what to do with this, and starts to ignore it, and then your adrenal glands actually start to shut down. And so now, instead of not being able to go to bed, you can't wake up. You're tired all the time. You're always sore. You feel like you're not recovering. It's because your adrenals are all out of shot. And so what happens is it requires sugar. And so you're going to get mad cravings for sugar. That's kind of where the cop donut thing came from, because cops is a profession where you're under a lot more stress, right, all the time. And sometimes your life is on the line. Pretty stressful. And so what it does is it creates adrenaline balance, adrenaline dominance, and then it causes cravings for sugars and other things like that. And you get the sugars in, and now we're creating an insulin problem. Now cortisol is getting out of control. Now we're storing fat. Cortisol is the fat around the middle storage. I can't tell you how many people are like, I got to get rid of this right here. That's cortisol right there. And it's that cortisol that helps you go to bed. It's that cortisol that helps you wake up. It's that cortisol that helps your immune system function on a regular basis. But most people have so much cortisol in their body, that it's out of whack. So the adrenal system is another thing you want to be able to balance on a regular basis. And the good thing is you don't have to change all the stuff that we talked about. I'm not going to go through a whole new protocol for adrenals because it's the same. You make the same nutritional changes. You're going to make the same exercise changes I'm about to talk about. You make the same 5 essentials changes. That's the best part about it. So when you're doing these things, you're going to get effects pouring over into multiple different areas. And so one thing you can do naturally is be able to get rid of a lot of this stuff. So there's certain herbs that exist in society and in the world that help you with this. Things like ashwagandha reduces cortisol significantly by up to 25%. Taking a 20-minute nap drops that by up to 50% sometimes. Right? Just laughing, watching like a comedy or something, or joking with your friends can drop that up to 40-50%, those cortisol levels. Right? You got to have that stuff around you all the time. But if you're like, I'm stressed all the time, I'm having trouble losing this across the middle, I'm not recovering as fast as I should, I'm waking up and I'm tired no matter how much I slept, that means your cortisol is out of control. And one of the things that we want to do is we want to naturally lower that, right, with a cortisol blocker and a calmer like this, which will also help decrease your blood pressure, decrease your heart rate, improve your digestion, change all these other areas in your body.